When I first arrived, it was clear that this was a place in which we were building on the history of others who had also taught. We were standing on the shoulders of others who'd spent their entire lives considering education and teaching. Those rooms have many happy memories for me. There were some joyous sessions I remember in FGO1 where we would send students off to the Arboretum to prepare for poetry sessions.
I remember the first time that I went to Harcourt Hill. I went for my PGCE interview in 1999. It was a really cold February, cloudy, horrible day, and I went into MG13 for my interview. I remember it vividly. I know exactly what I was wearing. I remember the conversation. I remember the interview. I remember the space, and I honestly would never have thought that at that point that space would become my home for the next 20 years. It's pretty incredible, really. That's the first of many, many memories I have of Harcourt Hill.
There was great joy in that office, up the hill in Harcourt on Chapel Corridor, working with colleagues, planning programmes and teaching, passing outrageous gossip, bemoaning the flaws of institutional wisdom, organising 7 years of trips with students to India, and writing, always writing.
Maybe I should say the woods, maybe I should say the deer or the badgers, but really it's got to be friends all the way. Thank you, Harcourt, for giving me those. Thank you.
There was always a peace up here, always a sense of the continuity of learning and the love of learning for its own sake. And it was a place which on weekend walks met with the approval of someone who always knew when the vibe about a place was just right.
Since 95, Harcourt's held my story, student, teacher, listener. Outside FGO3, the trees hold the voices of those who shaped me, Mary Sutcliffe, Aidan Chambers, Philip Pullman. I'll plant something in secret before I go, a quiet remembrance.
A miraculous New England morning in 2013. Christine smiling down from her room in B, me admiring the bucolic view. My first day, all new. 10 and more years of open doors and court conversations in corridors. Important intellectual moments, both shared and solitary, in the sanctuary of my heaving office. Cold beer and laughter on well-being Wednesdays before they shut the bar. COVID quiet. The last paper minutes. The haunting, beautiful silence of Harcourt at dusk. The last ones out, waiting for the bus.